Wow. You're dead. Bang! I'm gonna play some stuff like a lot for a short spell, something like Valorant or something, you know? What would I, like, I'm just trying to envision myself, like, logging on. You guys generally know quite a bit about my gaming history, so we have to bet this river. You might think, oh, King High might have showdown value, but like we're all over this board, right? We limp call anything that has to do with the queen, a jack, an 8, a 9, or 10. I've never played hardcore in Diablo 2, so I would say I have a split number 1, tied number 1. I would say Secret of Mana and A Link to the Past are both just huge for me. I love Adventure of Link. That's the game I've finished the most, I think. I do that like every couple of years. I go back to finish Adventure of Link. Zelda 2. I didn't play that much after that, you know? That's when PC gaming started taking over for me. I think this might be way too wide. 10 8 of hearts, sure, but... So she said to me, she came down and she was like... And I realized during that conversation that she thought that I was fighting with my girlfriends. 4 friends inside, drinking. She's a super interesting lady, had like multiple fashion stores, and was just like a really nice person. And I drank a few glasses of wine with her, and then I ended up like seeing her like once every couple months or something. Amazing. It's very hard for him to have spades. Almost impossible. I have Guitarro installed on this. Maybe if my session runs short today, I should show you guys some moves. I really feel like the people that say there is Sega, like you should be humble, you know. What did you have? Sonic. You know, like you know that Sega was nice, $50. Last year when I went to New Zealand, I bought a good PC there because we were gonna be there for 4 months, and then when we left, I donated it to Make-A-Wish. Oh. This time I'm gonna go all out on the PC, and then when we leave, I'm gonna have it shipped to the Netherlands because I have a good PC here, but I don't. This might have been a little bit of a mistake. A little bit bigger would have been nice. Like not that much, like 9 or 10, but. And I'm gonna have it shipped because in it I still. Nice when you're Team Pro. Nice! $80 straight into the account there. Oh, I thought for a second they had Jester's Cap as well. Nice. Always nice to win with trash. Is it gonna be the next hand? I think so, yeah. You'll see. I like the idea of being able to see if somebody has a bigger stack than me. I'm gonna call off the Ace of Clubs, whatever. 8750 bounty, which is huge. Ah! Okay, again, if I don't bluff this one, I don't bluff. I block queen jack for the nut straight. I block ace jack for the nut flush. But they're so happy, they want to go anyway. Haha! Looks like an 8, but it's a 3. Wow. You run like a king? You keep saying that, but it's okay, you know? I have been running good this year, it's true. But, you can't, it makes it a bit silly if you just show up in here and say it based on 1 hour of play. Okay. Call. 6 is pretty good. With outs against 5. 6x is less big of a chance. That's gonna overbet. I'm very high up in my range, but is this bad? The 10 is really bad for me. That's where a lot of his flop bets come from. Actually, I really think it's bad. Jesus Christ, this is a bad bet sizing. Like, what the fuck am I losing to? Pocket 4s? That is kind of the thing I'm losing to. But he would bet check bet. Yeah, so I played this hand while I was on the phone, but I was really not expecting somebody to have a naked king. Because there's like straight draws, obviously. It's not really a flop you want to slow play that often. And then when they bet the turn and it's 3 big blinds, it's like half pot. I feel like a lot of single hard hands that just decide I'm weak as well and they just want to jam. Yeah, it's very strange. I was very surprised that they show up with ace king, but I also think that it's not very often a flush and it's not very often these hands. And then I block slow plays, right, with 8x. Because the set is a way more likely check than top pair is. Because it's more invulnerable, so to say. But it's okay, he had a good deceptive hand. It's a pretty big mistake to check this flop. Must bet. This is a good card to have. But their flop check is really bad. Congrats. Congrats. It's always so annoying. I hate that so much when you play against a regular and then make... I mean, I have those boards as well, right? I mean, probably not in this tournament out of all the tournaments that we have open. But it happens a lot to me when I'm like, why the f did I check this flop? So I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen to me at all, right? It's bad. But I make those mistakes all the time. But it's generally not in the higher buy-ins that are running. But what's annoying is when a regular does something like that and they do end up having that, like, you know, nut flush part of the range. The new Champions League format? I haven't watched a single game yet. So no. No, but I don't know. It's a weird spot. Very weird spot. My betting range is actually so strong. But, I mean, I get to bet a lot then, right? But what do I float even on this board? Nice. Yeah. Poor Navi. So Navi stopped. So we talked to him about it, and was like, "Okay, you're becoming a big boy. You're getting to an age now where that's just not what we do, or whatever." And he was like, "Okay, I understand." Those are two such big anchors for him. But now he also said, "No, I don't need Monkey anymore either." But now he just completely discarded Monkey, and Mirt and I are like, "Okay, that's a little, it's a little harsh. You don't need to." Not having it. Not having it. I'm going to 3-bet here. There will be a lot of situations where I flat, but I think we're actually going to get quite some shoves. Here in this opening range is so insanely weak because of these two short stacks. And then if they have 8s or 9s or whatever they have, they're going to jam, right? I'm very glad to go for this hands. I was going to just click call any, but what do we do if they call, The thing is, there shouldn't be any slow plays, because if this player has 4 big blinds, then there could be some slow plays there, but... Ooh, nice. Snazzy hand. 75 bigs. Wow, what a flip. My word, mates. Okay, 3 spots off the money. What do we do? Do we do... Oh my god, win both. 225. Godmoding. Saving this guy. Wow. You're dead. Bang! That would be... I bet there would be some people that would just be like, alright, I'm not watching this. I would have won that. Oh. Oh. And I noticed that, like, I would take it at the start, and then because I was sort of missing that boost, or boost is a wrong word because this one gives, but it's more gradual, but that sort of like switching on feeling, I would also take the older version later than that. But as WCoop went on, I actually stuck to the newer version because I liked the gradual higher... Wow, nice. The gradual higher working of it. That's the main thing. Okay, official final table. Official. So we've won 450 in bounties. That's very nice. How many knockouts did that take us? 5. Be nice, like for old time's sake, to win the thrill. Somebody that wanted to quit, won the big 11, cashed in, kept playing, kept streaming. Plays like a gangster now. I'm all in. Scheiße! Ein 4! Oh my god, that's like the 3rd time I drew one today. That's crazy. That's like the third time I drew a 200. Power and calligraphy, guys. What? 10 million real money hands played? Wow. This guy's a cockroach, does not die. Okay. Wow. Bet cards that are good for us, aka everything above a 10 there. Or above a 9, I should say. Yo, Damo with the raids! Thank you very much, my friends. What you been up to today, my friend? What you been up to today? Are you guys here to witness the glorious poker? You're playing poker, nice. He does that very well. 7s versus 6s. Oh, 7 on the flop. No spades, nothing to worry about. Really big spot. So what we really need to think about here, as you can see, is there is a $550 money jump. That means that I need to put ultimate pressure on these two in 3-handed. The ICM is unbelievable for these two players now. Busting here would be tragic for these players. They lose 2.5 buy-ins. Almost 3. See Darwin. Oh yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, I don't want to... There is a chance that it's not like a nid roll. Well, it could be a nid roll, but because it's a huge spot for somebody. And I don't want to, you know... Well, I did celebrate a little bit, you know. You see, this is funny. Yeah, you see this? I have a ball of old Mad Monk and a ball of new Mad Monk. And I actually wanted to grab a new one. And that's like for my last little bit. And that's something that I would do the other way around at the start of W Coop. So, Jesus, can we play a little? I mean, I don't know how many tables they're playing. FYI, Demo won the main event at Lex Live 3. True! 31,000 euros. Yo. Welcome to London. On GG, only side I can play on. Oh wow, okay. Not bad, it's not a bad session, bro. I played the main event of the WCP 6 times, I think. 7 times? 6? I have no significant results. This is nice. What did they have? A 7. Wow. It's quite loose, I guess. Okay, so if you want to know how much we're playing for $1,200, which is quite big on an $1,100 first tournament. So tough, smiley face. I'll hit a 10. Dink! 23 for David F93 from Among Us. Classy guess. Little bit of the goat. No dice. So tough. Yeah, who knew that you had to win poker hands to win tournaments? Nobody's ever done it on skill alone. Gotta be lucky. I really don't want to do this with hands like this, but I want to isolate some limps. What do we do? Check call, check raise. I feel like when getting it in, I might be close to dead. Well, not close to dead, but I mean, like, hand against. Let's say I get it in as 7-9 or Jack 4 of hearts. It's not that great. If the payouts are similar. Well, we play for bounties, right? So we both still have bounties on our head, and we have bounties that we would carry over to the next person knocking us out, but there's no other next person. So the way you want to calculate however you play for in a knockout tournament is add them both together and to exit. It's a bad river. Jamming doesn't make any sense. I don't have that much 5x. If I do, I might fold the turn, or lead the turn, or check raise, or bet the flop. 10x isn't gonna check call twice unless it's something like 10-8 or king 10, and there's just not enough of that. There's even some 10s in check raising range on the flop, so this is bad. Okay, block 2 backdoor flush draws. Overcard to the 8, mandatory bet. Okay, 3's not great. Lots of check raising coming from 8x on the flop. 3x is like the go-to call flop, call turn hands, and then there's diamonds a little bit. Oh man. My 10 chops versus worse tens, loser. I think I'm just gonna check back. I don't know. I think a lot of 8x is stripped. So it seems a bit nitty, but and then oh yeah, there's something I didn't cover. The deuce x block isn't gonna call very often, right? So especially not when the flush fills out. So this is a problem. Bit tough. It's a bit hard to get the money in. Well, if I check, I'm gonna have to check raise at some point. The guy's like, I'm eating, bro. Shut the f up. This is a good one. This is a good one. He hit jacks. Wow. Look at that. Oh god, I love. Oh, isn't that one of the best feelings? Is cracking like limped hands. Like can't fault him for calling at all, you know. Can't fault him at all. All right, come on. Second title, beta. Nice. It's a very interesting shove. That should have won it all. Dominated. It's exactly what I said earlier, though, right? It's like, I mean, that hand I'm never gonna expect a shove from, but I I'm gonna raise the ace-8 call, and he's gonna have a lot of dominated hands. I watched the pro poker player, and she said you have to wait some time before betting calling to not give away tells. Very cool. That actually ranks very high in one of my favorite chat pro. Some of my favorite chat pro comments. Should I go for something a little exploitative? Do I get the max versus 8x, 7-5 gets there. Do I do this? Okay. Sucks versus a 6, of course. I hate this when this happens. Could be very bad. I don't know. I like seeing your profits this year. Amazing. Curious to know what your average buy-in. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be with a daytime schedule. It could be like 100. It could be like 250 because of series or something. And 1K is on Sunday. I genuinely don't know. Nice. GG. Bladao, bladao. Give it to me now. We have won our second tournament of the day. Good. Good, good, good. Look at that. Oh, 3,100s. That's 1.5x my buy-ins today. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice.